Hi, my name is Bo Cisco, founder and lead instructor of the Behavioral Analysis Training Group. And welcome to the briefing room. Today, we are going to discuss a video that talks about officers walking up to an apartment complex and making contact with someone in one of the units. Now, what you don't see in this unit that I'd like to provide you as a little bit of backstory is as they get out of the car and they're walking up to this unit, they're joking around. Very light, casual conversation, a couple little jokes here or there. So it shows a mindset. Clearly, they're not walking up to some impending doom or a serious call that they have knowledge of. Now, knowing that, look at how they set up on the door. And obviously, we will see what happens after that. But I want to just you to link those two together, the laughing and joking, which is no problem, and this setup on the door. And we'll discuss the aftermath and throw a little what ifs in there in a few minutes.
We've got an officer shot. Okay, you get him.
Welcome back. Okay, we can clearly see that situation went bad. Now, as I told you, think about their casual conversations. Think about their setup on the door. The one officer facing us has his arm and elbow up on the wall, clearly a relaxed demeanor. There looks like there is either a person in plain clothes or a civilian off to the side, and then you have the body camera that we are looking toward. So you can see it's pretty casual environment right there until the guy walks out with a gun. And then the officers are forced to shoot. Well, if you didn't catch what quite happened, the officer that we are looking through their body camera shoots his partner in the upper leg. And the bad guy too, but he shot his partner. They were set up in a crossfire. Guy came out in between them, forced their hand because he had what they perceived to be a gun in his hand. I believe it turned out to be a pellet gun after that. But they believe was a gun, and they had to fire. And they missed or overpenetrated, and it went into his partner. Now, I think we've probably all seen something like this happen, especially with apartment complexes. On either side of the door, what do we have? We have windows that are close, right? You don't want to stand in front of the windows. So we tend to get on either side of the door. Sometimes we have to get on one side because of the way the door opens. The partner's on the other side to kind of pull it open. But we don't take into account what happens if someone comes out and forces our hand. And this is a good example of, I'm not going to say good tactics, but common tactics that I've seen over my years of officers standing on either side of the door, thinking there's a tactical dynamic there, which may be to get a visual on both angles of the inside of the apartment or house, but it also lends to a more dangerous situation if someone walks out with a gun. So this video, I just wanted to pass this on to you, just to kind of give you a general reminder that when you're approaching houses, it's probably best to stay on one side of the door versus both sides in case something like this happens. Now, clearly these officers weren't expecting this, and that just makes it even more important because if they were expecting to go into a person or an apartment that was a dangerous situation, their mindset would have been a lot more clear. They would have been more mission oriented. They would have went in there with good tactics, good responses. Because it was a casual environment, because they were laughing and joking, because there was clearly no agency inside this apartment, they took a lot of the things that we know to do and just didn't do them because of the way the call was probably presented to them. It's a common thing in law enforcement. It happens. It happens to everybody at one point, but we need to see these examples so we don't let it happen to us. I hope you enjoyed this video and stay ready. If you like this video and you'd like to see more, please like and subscribe to the channel. I will be putting out more content from time to time, and I hope you can be a part of that. Thank you very much.